Hi, welcome to the MINT Museum of Toys channel. We're so excited to bring you on a very special guided tour from MINT Lumens Season 1, Return to the Museum. Today, we're exploring the kaijus that define a nation, starting with the roar that started it all.
In 1954, Godzilla was born. But he wasn't just a toy, he was a nightmare. Post-war Japan used Godzilla as an anti-war vehicle, a walking metaphor for the nuclear destruction of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. But behind that nightmare were two architects who changed cinema forever: director Ishiro Honda and the master of special effects, Eiji Tsuburaya. Tsuburaya wasn't just a technician, he was a pioneer who co-created the very soul of Godzilla. He and Honda had a bond that went beyond the studio. They were a creative brotherhood. When he eventually left Toho to found Tsuburaya Productions and create Ultraman, that bond with Honda remained so strong that the two studios practically shared a DNA. And this is where we see the first spark of media ingenuity. Take a look at this 1967 Gira's toy. If he looks familiar, your eyes aren't deceiving you. Because of the deep trust between Tsuburaya and Toho, Tsuburaya was actually able to borrow the 1964 Mosu Goji suit from a guest spot in the Ultraman TV series. They didn't have the budget to build a brand new monster, so they took the king of monsters, added a yellow frill, and created an icon of the Ultraman era. It's the ultimate missing link, a piece of history born from budget cuts and a legendary handshake. This cleverness, this ability to pivot, is exactly what allowed kaiju culture to survive, moving from the cinema screen into the hands of children.
By the 60s, spectacles were expensive. If you miss a movie in a movie theater, sorry, you're out of luck. Most of the families didn't even have a TV at home yet. The industry, they have to find a new way to be ingenious. How do you fit a 15-meter monster into a tiny apartment? Well, we have the answer here.
The answer was found by Asahi Sonorama, where they have created these illustrated storybooks with built-in vinyl records called flexi discs, or also known as sono sheets. A child in the 60s could put this thin piece of plastic on a record player, and suddenly, the room was filled with the roar of Godzilla. This was transmedia before we even had a name for it. And today, we bring these artifacts to life during our screenings by allowing guests to freely move and observe them, while also having access to a digital archive of these books.
But ingenuity wasn't just about technology, it was also about localization.
Check out this 1972 poster from the UK. You'll notice the focus of the poster title isn't even Godzilla, it's War of the Monsters. And even more interestingly, the original title of this movie in Japan is actually Godzilla vs. Gigan. To become a global icon, Godzilla had to wear many masks. Distributors in the West often reshaped his identity to fit local marketing trends. It was a survival tactic. By adapting names and titles, studio made these foreign stories feel reachable and exciting to different cultures. It proves that the endurance of a story is tied to how effectively it can be translated across borders. In our display here, you see the big three: Godzilla, Gamera, and Ultraman. They survived because they weren't afraid to change their format. moving from film to vinyl to localized posters, And finally, into these amazing toys. They scaled down the size, but they never scaled down the soul. Thank you so much for watching this guided tour experience video. Which of this ingenious solution was your favorite? Let us know in the comments.
And if you want to experience this history in person, be sure to catch the real thing. We're having MINT Lumens Season 1 screening every weekend of March 2026, with more seasons coming all year round. So come here and see these titans for yourself. And don't forget to subscribe MINT Museum of Toys for more. We'll see you at the screening!